Here at Cedar Creek Park. Behind me is the Youghiogheny River. This is along the Great Allegheny Passage. It's a rail trail. Bicyclers and hikers go through here. This area is really beautiful in the fall, and I like to take pictures. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the tithe, the tenth. Many people, Christians, believe today that the tithe has actually went away in the Old Testament, that we're no longer under any responsibility to pay the tenth of our increase, our income. And we're not responsible for that any longer. So I'd just like to talk to you a little bit about something in the book of Matthew chapter 23. Jesus is talking to his disciples, warning them about the behaviors of the scribes and the Pharisees. And here in Matthew chapter 23, in verse 23, he says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe of mint, anise, and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not leave the other undone." Jesus speaks that both of them should be done. So what do you think about the tithe today? We have an example here. Sometimes people say, you show me an example in the New Testament where we have to pay the tithe. Well, this is an example where Jesus said that the tithe was important. Some people say that I don't want to pay tithe to a church that's just wasting the money. You shouldn't. You should give where God tells you to give. If your church is actually wasting money, then you should pray about being there in the first place. I mean, that's just the simple facts of the matter. But I know in my own life that paying the tithe is important. And I know when we get down to where we think we have nothing and there's no way to get out, that God always does provide. I've been using a 12 or 13-year-old computer. I have to use a computer for my work. And it's been getting increasingly difficult to get any work done. It's old. And for the last couple of days, I was actually like part thinking, part praying that I really need a new computer. Today, someone made it possible that I could get one. When I was no longer able to use the riding lawnmower to cut our grass, and push mowing became a little bit too difficult for me because of some health issues, someone showed up at my house with a new riding lawnmower. I know God takes care of us, and I know that He will take care of you too. But you do have to step out in faith. Start somewhere small if you have to, and let it build. But get to the point where you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And just let God bless you, because I know He will. Thank you so much for listening.